Hi, I'm Bill, the Knee Pain Guru. I recently had some interest about stretching on my website. Now, I have a ton of stuff of stretching on the site. However, I wanted to guide you a little bit on where exactly to look. One thing that is important for me to differentiate is that there's two types of stretching that I'll talk about. One is active stretching, the other is passive stretching. The active stretching is going to be more of your conventional type of yoga or pre-athletic event type of stretching that stretches out your calves, your quads, your hamstrings, and your hip flexors, those types of muscles. What's really important to emphasize when you're doing active stretching is to allow your body to let go. That means giving it enough time to stretch. You can't be rushed. It's very important that your mental state is not rushed, as well as you give yourself enough time to stretch. Because if you're trying to rush a stretch, your body is not going to do it because it's already kind of amped up. One of my favorite ways to do active stretching is to set up a movie. I'll sit on the ground and put in a movie, and I'll stretch throughout the movie. This gives me plenty of time. I don't have to focus on the stretching. I can let gravity do the work, and I just put gentle tension on the muscle that I'm trying to stretch and let my body just let go as it needs to. So that's active stretching. The next is passive stretching, and that's going to be very unique and very different than anything you'll see out there on the internet. The emphasis of the passive stretching is to teach your nervous system what comfort is. That's about getting the pressure off of those tiny little nerves that are sending a signal to your brain that you have knee pain. It's about positioning your joint, the different ways, the intrinsic movement that your knee joint has. You think of the gross motor movement of your knee joint, which it bends like this. However, there's intrinsic movement in the knee joint, which means it twists slightly. It slides side to side. It slides forward and back. And it slides apart and together. And those are the subtle passive stretches that I'm talking about, a way to work with your knee joint to make it comfortable and teach your nervous system how to take the pressure off of those nerves. Now, if you're looking for the active and passive stretching in one place, then you'll want to check out my virtual clinic. The virtual clinic has all of the active and passive stretches that I've ever done. And that is the membership area of my website. If you're looking for the passive stretches specifically, and this is the high leverage to get your knee out of pain, then you'll want to check out the Comfort Zone video series, where I systematically go through your knee in all of the different places your knee can hurt and teach you how to do the passive stretches for that specific part of your knee that's giving you the pain, and create comfort in there the quickest and teach your nervous system how to feel better so it sets up the conditions so your body is able to heal itself. So that is the idea of stretching. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at bill@thekneepainguru.com. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.